My name is Marina Mitchell, and my kids and I got the opportunity to serve on the Villanueva Project. And we actually got connected to them through the Beaverton School District. There was a need there, and I think they came upon their limitations of how they could help, and someone in the district knew of us. And so we were able to go in and supply some of the major appliances that were ruined and not working in their home, such as a refrigerator, washer dryer, their oven, their water heater. So they were actually boiling water in order to take baths. This is a single mom working 2 full-time jobs and 4 kids. So the oldest, I believe, was 17, the youngest was 6. And as you can imagine, mom working full-time all day, all night, kids in the house. My house would be a nightmare. And the house was a little bit of a nightmare, very dirty and just struggling to keep everything. Lots of cleaning, pulling out, dirty carpet. I think they were able to replace some carpet. So again, my kids and I got to help, but our main objective in this, because we were giving them a brand new refrigerator, was we wanted to fill the refrigerator with fresh, yummy food that needed a refrigerator, because honestly, they've been eating out of the pantry and out of canned goods for probably months. So the kids and I would say almost all of the workers, began to notice that this little girl wouldn't speak to anybody. And everyone was trying to make her laugh and kind of pull her out of her shell, but she wouldn't even smile. So we knew that there was probably some issues there with her. She was scared or just not wanting to connect with us. So of course we all wanted to pull the little girl out of her shell. So I took the 16-year-old back into one of the bedrooms on some brand new beds that they had just gotten delivered. And I wanted to get from her the types of foods that she liked. So I believe it was my daughter and I and the oldest daughter, and we sat down, and as I was asking the older daughter some questions, the little girl, who had not spoken all day, climbed up on the bed, and I can hardly do it without crying. And so I was getting information, I'm writing down food, and the little girl just came and laid her head on my shoulder. And that said so much, because she wouldn't speak to anybody. And yet, I think that was her way of saying thank you. Thank you for giving. It obviously impacted her. It impacted me. I just let her lay her head on my shoulder, and I kind of put my arm around her. And she sat there glued to me for the entire time I was getting the grocery list. These projects are not just impactful for the people that we serve, but they are impactful to the volunteers who come, and it makes a difference in the way they see the world, in the way they see humanity. The things that Catalyst does, we build and we help and we repair, and yet the impact that I think it had on this family, specifically that little girl, and maybe she doesn't remember that moment, I remember it and will remember it the rest of my life. And I believe it gives hope where there is no hope, and that family without a father there helping take care of them can feel really hopeless, and I'm sure very hopeless for the mom who is working 20 hours a day, 16 hours a day to try to feed her family. So we are blessed, therefore we bless, and it was a huge blessing to me that day.